Hello and welcome to my cancer advertisement. And without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. According to cancer.org, cancer is a collection of related diseases. In all types of cancers, some of the body cells begin to divide without stopping and spread into surrounding tissues. Cancer can start almost anywhere in the human body, which is made up of trillions of cells. Normally, human cells grow and divide to form new cells as the body needs them. When cells grow old or become damaged, they die, and new cells take their place. When cancer develops, however, this orderly process breaks down as cells become more and more abnormal, old, or damaged. Cells survive when they should die, and new cells form when they are not needed. These extra cells can divide without stopping and may form growths called tumours. Many cancers form solid tumours, which are masses of tissue. Cancers of the blood, such as leukemias, generally do not form solid tumours. Normal cells and cancer cells are different in the sense that a normal cell has a large cytoplasm, a single nucleus, a single nucleolus, and a fine chromosome, although cancer cells have a small cytoplasm, multiple nuclei, multiple enlarged nucleoli, and coarse chromosome. Although don't forget, there is some similarities, such as both a cancer and a normal cell has a cytoplasm, nucleus, nucleolus, and chromosome. Throughout the life of multicellular organisms, cell division takes place to enable growth, development, repair, and replacement of cells. Cell division also plays an important role in reproduction. All eukaryotic cells have a nucleus which contains genetic information with instructions that are necessary to keep the cell and organism alive. This information is contained in structures called chromosomes, which are made up of chemicals known as DNA. Cell division, or mitosis, is broken down into multiple phases. The first phase is interphase. Chromosomes duplicate and the copies remain attached to each other. Then there is the prophase. In the nucleus, chromosomes condense and become visible. In the cytoplasm, the spindle forms. Prometaphase. The nuclear membrane breaks apart and the spindle starts to interact with the chromosomes. Metaphase. The copied chromosomes align in the middle of the spindle. Anaphase. Chromosomes separate into two genetically identical groups and move to the opposite end of the spindle. Telophase. Nuclear membranes form around each of the two sets of chromosomes. The chromosomes begin to spread out and the spindle begins to break down. Cytokinesis. The cell splits into two daughter cells, each with the same number of chromosomes as the parent. In humans, such cells have two copies of 23 chromosomes and are called diploid. Also, just an extra note of advice, this process only occurs with eukaryotic cells. As you can see, this is a picture of an animal cell cake I created. Unlike adultery cancers, which are known to be uncommon, childhood cancers are very rare. Approximately 1 in every 600 children develop cancer under the age of 15 years old. Now, as mentioned, there are many cancers, although today we are only going to be discussing a few. Let's begin with leukemia. Leukemia is the most common kind of cancer. 1 out of 3 childhood cancers are leukemia. Essentially, leukemia is when too many white blood cells are undeveloped and are present in the bone marrow. There is way cancers can be cured. For leukemia, surgery is not an option, as detecting the white blood cells is way too difficult. Leukemia affects the circulatory system. What is recommended for leukemia though is chemotherapy. This kind of medicine can eliminate cancer cells. Overall, cancer is a very dangerous disease, killing multiple children and adults every day. Please donate.